balls. And we are rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And across the knuckles. And let's take the ball in one hand and squeeze. And then the other. And back to the first. And then the other. And let's toss it up. Varying speeds and tempos and directions and hands, and whether we bat it or catch it. Tricking ourselves, or trying to. Not having good success this morning in doing so for some reason. I haven't dropped it yet. All right, 3, 2, 1, on the floor. Assess how the feet are feeling. Make a note of the ankles and the knees and the hips and how they feel. Step on the ball right in the middle of the foot and press down 3 times. Move up to the knuckles, press down once on each, going across. Slide it across the knuckles, rotating on the heel. And bring the ball to the center of the foot and wiggle the toes. Bring the ball to the crease between the knuckles and the toes and press the toes into the ball. Release and separate the toes. Squeeze again. And bring it to the center of the ball and wiggle. And then scribble, moving the ball all around the foot. Three, 2, and 1. Release. Reassess. Bring the ball to the other foot. Same thing. 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Rolling it across the knuckles. And bring it to the middle of the foot and wiggling the toes. Good morning, a chalk. And bring it to the crease. Press down into the ball with the toes. Bring the toes off and separate them. Press again. Middle of the ball and wiggle. And scribble. 3, 2, 1. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess. And let's do some good mornings. Hinging at the waist, keeping the head back. Do 12, 4, 5. And 12. Shake the tree. And 3, 2, 1. Center. Twist at the waist. Swing the arms. And center. With some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out to one side and gather in starlight. Lower down to the end, heart, throat, third eye, and around the crown 3 times. Coming back down. And centering. Same thing the other way. And centering. 2 breaths. A march in place. Or jog. So today, it's birds, bugs, and beasts day. Mostly down on the floor. No squats. So feel free to do them if you want, rapid squats to get the heart rate going. I think that's what I'll do, in fact. But you can keep doing what you're doing. Or sprint a bit. Or do some side steps or side jacks. Whatever you do, be safe. I'm going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. That's 10. 20. And 30. 2 deep breaths. Interlace the fingers. Raise them up over the head. Reach for the sky. Bend back if you can into an extension, otherwise just hold. Squeeze my glutes. Come back to center and then bend to one side. And then the other. Back to center. Lower the hands, push out. Come on down. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Raise the hands up. Keep the head to back. And a little bit higher. Come on down. Shrug. Roll back. Extend the arms and rotate. Reverse direction. Thumbs are up and then they're down, up and down, up and down. Bring one arm across the body. Press in at the elbow. And then the other. Behind the back. Press down. Other arm. Grab each elbow and rock side to side. Extend the arm. Fingers are up, pull back. Fingers down, pull back. Flop the wrist, wiggle the fingers, make a fist, wiggle, fist. Other hand, fingers up. And down. And flop. And let's rotate the neck. Other direction. Nod. go ear to shoulder. Look up. And down. Over one shoulder. And then the other. Let's do a side lunge. The other way. And let's grab a stick. Let's start by bringing 1 foot forward. The stick is about 6 inches in front of it. Put the top of the stick against the shoulder, hands on the stick, gradually hinge down, keep your spine neutral and your head back. You want to increase the stretch on the hamstrings, lift the sole of your foot off the floor and wag it back and forth laterally. Come on up. Put the sole of the foot against the pole and push. Stretch the calf. And same thing on the other side. Bring the other foot forward, pole in front about 6 inches. Rest it against your shoulder, come down or chest and come down. Lift the sole of the foot if you want. And come back up. Sole of the foot against the pole. Press in. And come back out. We'll do the Michael Louie exercises today. So let's put the stick behind us on our shoulders and rotate at the waist. If you want to, don't have to. You start slowly bringing a step into this. For balance, just go slow. And then bring the stick around front and swing it side to side laterally. And then bring it to one side. And then the other. Bring it up front to the chest and paddle the kayak. Reverse direction. Bring it back. Flop the wrists. And then go down and up. And then up overhead and back down. Reverse the position of the palms so that they're facing in, flop the wrists. And go down. And back up again. We're going to put the stick behind us again and do some knees up. Only go as high as feels safe. Alternating. We'll do 10. That's 6, 7, and 10. And now we're going to do some hip rotations. Again, only go as high as feels safe for you. And 10. All right, bring the stick in front. Step back. And let's go up on our toes and back on our heels, holding for about a second on each. We'll do it 15 times. 4. 10. And 15. Okay, let's put the stick down. Get ready to do some birds, bugs, and beasts, starting with everybody's favorite, the inchworm. So you want to bend your knees, hinge at the waist, bring your hands to the floor, and inch your way out into a plank, and then inch your way back and stand. We'll do 2 more of those. And last one. And come up. And let's go back down on our knees. You can do an inchworm down if you'd like. And we're going to put the palms underneath the shoulders and lift our knees off the floor and hold for 15 seconds. 2, 3, 13, 14, 15, and come down. Take a couple of nice breaths. We're going to do 1 more of those. and up, 2. And down. And then we'll go on our backs. And do some dead bugs. So hands are up in the air. Feet are 90 degrees. And you're going to bring your left hand back at the same time that you bring your right foot down, about an inch off the ground, and then bring it back. Then right foot and a left foot and right hand, and back. Left hand and right foot, and back. A little bit. And left foot and right hand, and back. Left hand and right foot, and back. Right hand, left foot, back. Left foot, right hand, and back. Left hand, right foot, and back. Let us turn around. And we're going to do a bird dog. So basically the same principle. Your left hand and right foot go out and hold, 2, 3. And then if you can, bring your knee towards your elbow, extend and come back. Right hand and left foot go out, 2, 3. Knee towards elbow, don't have to touch. Extend and come back. I'm not going to do any tricks on this one. Left hand, right foot out, 2, 3. Knee to your elbow, extend and back. Right hand, left foot, 2, 3. Extend and back. Left hand, right foot, 2, 3. Knee to elbow, extend and back. Last one. Right hand, left foot out. Knee to elbow, extend and back. Let's do a swan or a pigeon. So we're going to go up into a pike or a down dog. Bring one leg across the body underneath and hold. Or if you want to do a sleeping swan, you can go down. And just hold. And come back up. And the same thing with the other foot. You go into the down dog or pike, and you can stay up. Or go down, increasing the stretch. Three, 2, 1. Let's come back up into that down dog and go into an up dog. We're going to do 3 of these. Down dog, up dog, down dog, and up dog. Are we on time? That's about it. So let's get up. You want to do the breath. We're going to go back to the 4-7-8 this week. So let me get the timer. And there we go. So you're going to inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8 with the tongue against the roof of your mouth and your mouth open. And here we go. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Again, that's Dr. Andrew Wiles, 4-7-8. Breath for relaxation. He suggests that you do that twice a day, 4 rounds. Meanwhile, we're rubbing our hands together and cultivating chi and forming a chi. And letting it dance us. And centering. 2 breaths. And let's open our hearts. Hold and exhale, sending it out. Two breaths. And bring it down, heavenly chi. Let's go down, gather some up. And namaste.
Thank you, Tom.
Hey,
Thank-
Hal, you're
thank
very
you.
welcome. How are you?
Thank you, Tom.
You're very welcome, Chuck.
Thanks a
And
lot,
Maureen
Tom.
there, you're on camera.
Ichak.
So
Hey, Ichak.
I think he departed.
Unacceptable behavior, always unacceptable behavior.
He got away.
He got away. But Hal is there.
Al is here.
Hal, show your face to Leica. She can't see you. Good.
Hal.
You are silent again. Come on, Hal, we can't hear you. Don't tell him that we can't hear him.
Thank you, Tom.
Okay, I'm back.
You're-
I'm here.
You're welcome, Nina. Take care.
Hi,
We're
Leica.
rolling today. Rolling.
Rolling? Okay. We are ready.
Rolling.
Yeah, my husband always tries to get away from me at this moment, but I always stop him because you feel that you had it. But this is the beginning of the class.
I see Ellen's with you, yes?
Yes, hi.
Hi, how are you, Ellen?
Thank you.
Tomorrow we'll have more. Today this is good.
Yeah.
And besides
So we will take a ball
the ball.
and a roller.
Yeah, that's all you need. And then you might need this.
And we shall get on the floor. And start with the ball. Gluteus medius, side of the top of the hip there. You want to get one leg with the sole of the foot on the floor so you can regulate as much pressure as you can bear on that. One little spot, the side of the top of the hip. Keep your palms on the floor too so that you can regulate it. Roll the ball back and forth. Not a very big area. It's pretty tender. Try to find that tender spot or a tender spot and just lean into it with bearable pressure. On a scale of 1 to 10 for pain, you don't want to go more than 5 or 6. And just lean into it and let the ball do its magic. You should start to feel it dissipate a little bit. And come off that, and we're going to do behind the shoulder, the rear deltoid, right behind the shoulder joint there. Again, roll the ball around a little. Find a point where it's tender and then lean into it. So that the pressure is tolerable. And hold. You can move your arm up and down a bit, moving the muscle over the ball. Give it another couple of rolls. And come up, and we'll do the other side. Starting with the upper hip. Rolling around, there's a spot right there, found it. Leaning into it. I'm on my elbow this time. Coming up and a little bit because it was a bit too intense. Going back down. Breathing into it. Five, four, three, two, one. You could also kick your leg to move that muscle a little bit over. And coming up. And going to the other shoulder. There we are. Gonna lean into there. Nice tender spot. Not as bad as on the left side. Breathing into it. Moving my arm up and down. And relaxing. All right, let's take the roller and we're going to do the lats, the side of the rib cage here. So you want to put the roller right in the middle of the rib cage on your side. You got a leg on the floor and just roll up to underneath your armpit there and back down to the middle. Nice and slow, back and forth. Doing it about 6 or 7 times, about an inch per second. Middle of the rib cage, right up to underneath the armpit. And then we're going to go down and get the TFL on the side of the leg. So you want to bring this right below your hip joint. Your leg, one leg is on the floor in front, elbow on the ground, and then roll down the side of your leg to the right above the top of the knee. And back. And if you find a tender spot, and I'm betting you will, there's mine, well, one of mine, but this is the worst, just hold. And then you might want to kick your leg. Or not. Give it one more roll up and down. And we'll go to the other side. Again, in the middle of the rib cage on the side. And roll up towards the shoulder and back. Find that tender spot, just lean into it. Breathe into it. You move your arm. Flexing. Give it one more roll. And then move it down to the side of the leg, TFL. And it's right underneath the hip socket there. Roll it down to, but not on top of the knee. And back. Looking for the most tender spot. Mine is close to the knee. Yours may be higher. I'm going to hold it right there and breathe into it. I'm going to kick my leg. And I'm going to roll one more time up and down. And come off. And hopefully you're feeling better on the sides.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too.
Take care, Maureen,
Have a good day.
Eva, and company.
Take care.
Take care.
Yep, you too.
Al.
See you tomorrow.
Don't go away.
I won't.